once he goes to his rage form, dude's just going ham, bro. Like he just critting all over the place. All right, what's up, guys? I'm coming back at you with another video today, and we're going to be going over the EZA details for the Super Janemba. Now, their EZAs were actually a surprise because I mean we don't really know what to expect. I mean, this whole celebration has kind of been, up in the air as, either the best celebration or the worst celebration. But the fact that they're EZAing this physical Super Janemba and then the Tech Gogeta, this is actually like the cream de la crop, just had to put the cherry on top. So yeah, I'm excited for him. Let's get into his let's get into Super Janemba's details, and shout out to Minato's Flash for the translations. All right, so leader skill stays the same. Corroded body and mind, movie bosses, key +4, and now he's 170% lead. Okay, so he shot up from like 150 to 170, which means he could somewhat be ran as a leader, somewhat. I mean, 170% can still kind of work in this meta, but it just depends on the units you have around you. So now he's raising attack and defense for 1 turn on his 12 key, and then causes colossal damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. His 18 key, he's greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy and massively lowers defense. Okay. Now for his passive, his key +6 and attack and defense +166. Okay, so he's definitely getting the higher stats, which is nice, and he's guarding all attacks. So he's no matter what, he's always guarding. I think I remember he got a chance. If I remember correctly, he had a chance to guard in the second slot, but now he's just guarding like at all times. Reduces damage received by 22%, so 22% damage reduction plus guard. Launches an additional attack which has a great chance to become a super attack for 1 turn from this character's first appearance. Okay, then key +2 up to 6, attack and defense +66% up to 166%, and a chance to perform a critical hit +22% up to 66% with each attack performed. So on top of the fact that he's just already getting key +6 and attack and defense +166%, he's stacking up another key +6 and then another 166% attack and defense. Wow. Okay. And he's also having a 66% chance to crit. So he would have to attack like 3 times in order for this to get built up all the way. And then another attack +66% when key is 22 or more, which would be easy because he's getting like, this is just 12 key like off rip, So I mean, how much harder is it gonna be to really get this? Reduces damage received by 22% when this character is positioned in this first or second slot in the turn. So yeah, he'd definitely be more of a slot 2 kind of guy depending on the rotation. So this right here, this is like 44% damage reduction with guard. It's looking pretty good so far. Launches an additional attack which has a great chance to become a super attack as a second or third attacker in the turn. Okay, and then great chance of nullifying key blast super attacks directed at the character. So that nullifications actually came through a lot for me. I'd still build him like a full dodge. I'd say full dodge and, man, I think I have mine like full dodge and crit. Because I mean, I might have to change that to full dodge and additional just by looking at his kit. because he needs to attack to build up those stats. It doesn't say super attack. He just needs to attack in general. So even if he gets the additional normal, that's still building him up. And then high chance of evading enemy attacks temporarily when receiving a super attack. So I mean, this Janemba is already like a dodge kind of based unit, but just the extra dodge is definitely going to help him for sure. Yeah, I mean, his base form is looking pretty good. I mean, I can't hate on it. I mean, he's guarding all of his attacks, 44% damage reduction, building up more attack and defense, getting the attack right here. This guy's looking pretty crazy so far. Okay, and then now we're going to get, look at this card art, it's so raw. We're going to get his rage mode. I kind of wish it didn't last for only one turn, but it is what it is. So in his rage form, he's getting in his 12 key, he greatly raises attack temporarily, causes destructive damage to enemy, and temporarily performs a critical hit. Okay, so he's critting. And then 18 key, massively raises attack temporarily, causes destructive damage to enemy, and temporarily performs a critical hit. And this passive changes all key spheres into physical key spheres. Key +2 per key sphere obtained, and attack +16 per key sphere obtained. Oh my gosh, dude, this guy's bonkers. I mean, oh yeah, I definitely got to change mine to additional and dodge. Just looking at his kit alone. What? Hey, I mean, they did him justice, you know? I mean, he seems like a pretty good like defensive wall in his base form, and then once he goes to his rage form, dude's just going ham, bro. Like he just critting all over the place. So I need to change that to additional. So full dodge and additional for this guy. Yeah, he's good. I like him. I have him 100%, so I can't wait for that for sure. Man, this guy's a monster. And it's kind of crazy because this Janemba right here came out in 2021, and he's EZAing before his tech Janemba counterpart. So I'll be excited to see how they handle the other one, because if they made this guy this good, that they can't fumble the other one, which will be pretty hard because he's already defensive enough, like in the fat Janemba form, and he's like a defensive dodge unit. So yeah, I like him. You know, he already looks good on paper. He's gonna look even better in game, and I can't wait for him to EZA. So these guys are gonna come out October 1st. Yeah, these guys are coming out October 1st, which is in basically like a couple of days. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm going to be covering the Tech Goku and Vegeta Angel that transforms into Super Gogeta in the next video. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.